Hello guys, I'm Makdi, and today I would like to learn one of few things about on how to identify the original clipper. By clipper I mean these shaving machines. Then I have two of them here. I'll teach you one by one on how to identify the original one, so that when you want to buy it, you can easily identify the original clipper and the one that is not original. I'll begin with the original one. If you want to identify the original one, there is three things that you're supposed to look at. The first thing is the weight of the clipper. The original clipper is always heavy in weight. It's heavy. Then there is another thing. Look at the cable. This one here. It usually has a long cable. Let me just show you. 1, 2. Something of that kind. It's usually long, a very long one. You can see. So then there is another thing. When you are using it, it's not eating a lot. So it means it's for commercial use. Then there is another thing that you are supposed to check into. If you open inside parts, like I want to open it and show you. Let me just open the inside part. You will realize that the way it is fixed is different from the one which is not original. I'll also show you the fake one. Let me just call it fake. But I call it fake because it has no qualities for the original one. So let me just open this one, then I show you the inside part. It is also important to know that. Let me just open it, then I show you. I've opened it already. So if you look at the inside part, if you look at this motor, the motor here, on how the motor is fixed, you realize this one, this cable, it's fixed inside here, it's fixed somewhere there. You can remove it. Then you see, you can remove it that way, then it's fixed like that. Then there's another one here. They are in two different colors. If you remove this one, yeah, like that. It's also fixed the same way the other one is fixed. So that is also one of the things that you are supposed to know. Let me just return it. You'll see the difference when I show you the one I'm calling fake. You see there is a difference between the two. So for the one I'm holding, this one is good for commercial use. You can use it in business or in commercial, in other words. So this is the original one. So let me just fix this. Let me fix it back. Then I show you the other one. I said the three important things that you need to have in mind. Number one, it is the weight. It is heavy. Usually the original one is heavy. Then fake one is not heavy. And when you look at the cable, The original one has a long cable, usually long. Then if you open inside, the inside part is connected the way I've shown you. Then the weight, I mean, we have said the weight. Then it's not eating a lot when you are using it. It has no eat. It's not becoming hot. Okay. Let me just show you the one I'm calling fake. If you look at this cable, it's not as compared to the other one. Look at that. And this one is just short like that. So that is one of the things you need to know. So if you compare the weight, this one, its weight, it's not heavy, but this one is heavy. If you compare the weight, this one, it's not heavy. Then if you check at, then another thing, it's eating a lot. When you are using it, it's eating a lot. It becomes hot. So you can't use it for commercial use. You can use it domestically. You can use it at home when you want to shave the child or you want to shave yourself. You can use this one. But this one is not recommended for commercial use because of those qualities I've said. It's eating a lot, becoming hot. Then the way it's connected inside, I can also open and show you. Let me just open it. You'll see the difference. If you look at that earlier, I can as well open it, then I show you the difference. Then you see the two. Let me just open this one. Let me just open it. Yeah, if you look at the motor, you'll see the difference. The other one, I'll open this one, then you see the difference. And the way it's connected here, no, this one is just fixed. It's fixed directly here. You look at it, this one is fixed directly here. You can't remove it the way I removed the other one. So you realize this is a different one from this. So this one is fixed directly. You can't remove it the way I removed the other one. So that is also important. You need to know that. So let me just open the original one, then we'll compare the two, especially the inside part. You realize they are different. Let me just show you. Let me just open this one. It's unfortunate I lost it again. I fixed it again, so let me just open it, then you'll see the difference. Let me show you. There's a difference between the two. So when you want to buy a clipper, you need to consider these things I'm telling you. It's very important. If you look at this is the one, the original one. You can remove it. You can remove, the way they are connected is totally different. You can remove this one. This one can be removed. Yeah, you can see I've removed them. They're out. But this one is fixed. This one is fixed. You can't remove it from the motor. This is the motor. This is the motor I'm talking about. So you can't remove this one. It is fixed inside. If you look at that keenly, it's totally fixed inside. But when you see this one, there is a difference. This one you can remove it from the motor, as I've shown you, but this one you can't remove it from the motor. So you can see the difference. So when you want to buy the original one, go for this. The one you can remove from the motor. And even the motor you can see. Then another thing, the weight of that clipper. This one is heavy. It's very heavy compared to this. This one is not heavy. This is for the normal shape, but when you compare the two, there is a difference. So I wanted to show you that, so that when you want to buy the original clipper, you consider those small things, but very important. Look at this. You see the motor? Look at that. Then compare with this. This one is totally fixed to the motor. You can't remove it. The weight is also, does no weight, weightless. This one is heavy, this one has no weight. So let me just fix them back, but at least you have known something from there. So fixing them is not difficult. You can fix them. You can use this oh, actually this is a star. It's called screwdriver star. Just fix them back. But at least you have learned something. I believe learning is a process. We learn every day. Very simple, very small things, very simple things, very small, but very important. There are things you need to consider when you want to buy a clipper. So this one is fixed this way, just like this, just like this. When I say the weight for the original one, it's heavy. Let me just fix it back. Let me just fix it back. I'm fixing them back. This one is fixed well. So I just pull it down, then you can see the cable. You can see the cable, the length of the cable. You can see the length of the cable. You can see the length of the cable. Compare the two. So let me just show you. There, you see the length of the cable, the height. No, this one is the original one. Then this is the one I'm calling fake. So if you look at the cable, like for this one, the original one, you can see it's very long. The cable is very long. You can see the height. From there, it's coming this way, that way, up to there. Then if you compare with this one, you can see like that. Then it ends here, and this one ends here. So from that, you can see the cable. There's a difference between the cables. So very important. So when you want to buy your clipper, consider that. I believe with those many remarks or many teachings or many tutorials, I believe you have learned something. So next time when you want to buy a clipper, consider those few things. Number one, I said, can remind you, the original one has a long cable. Then the one I'm calling fake has a short cable. Compare. If you compare the cables, the fake one has short cable. Then the original one has a long cable. Then if you compare the weights, the original one is heavy. If you carry it this way, it has some weight compared to the fake one. Fake one has no weight. Then when you are using them, the original one will not heat up. It will not become hot when you are using it, especially for commercial use. It will not become hot. It will not heat up. But the fake one will heat. If you shave just like 3 people, it will be so hot you can't even hold it. So consider those. But for the original one, you can shave even so many people at a go, but it will not heat. It will not heat up. It will not become hot. You will carry it nicely, confidently, without any fear of it becoming hot. But the fake one, it will heat up. So those one you can put into consideration when you want to buy the original clipper, especially for commercial use. Like when you want to open a barber shop, you look into that. Don't buy a fake clipper. It will heat up and it will not serve you for long. So with those few remarks, I beg you to consider that. Then you can buy the right thing. But thank you for today, and I'll end my video there. See you next time, and thank you for watching. I'm Mark D. If you check my YouTube channel, you just check I-M, then M, C, D, then double E. I'm Mark D. You can subscribe, you can watch, you can as well comment. Thank you. I'll end it there. Thank you.